Hello, my name is Zippo, and I'm going to be streaming Starfield. I might be the only streamer out there that's doing that right now. My feed, literally. What a way to start. I had everything all ready to go, and I'm already coughing. Literally, my YouTube feed is Starfield, some kind of VTuber, Starfield, maybe a Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield. Like everything is Starfield now. Just like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, everything was Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate. So yeah, I'm jumping on the train and I'm riding. Riding it hard. Yep. Gotta get my stream deck going here. I'm riding it hard. There you go. Just so, yeah. Anyways. So, this is just going to be a makeshift one. I'm probably going to just be an hour and a half, so that tomorrow we can just jump right into playing rather than having a stalled out, very slow beginning. So, first thing I want to do is just want to talk a little bit about the game. To give it a really quick review after according to Steam, I've played for 305 minutes. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Yeah, 4.5 hours, 5 hours. So, yeah, I really should play a little bit more before I give any kind of review. Not that I should give any review, because no one's going to give a crap about it. But, yeah. First, I should probably make sure that my stream is actually going. Oh, maybe it's not. Interesting. Does it say I'm streaming? It does say I'm streaming. Oh, there I am. Oh, heh. I can probably tell you why I'm a little confused, because I'm a little confused. Shocker. Super shocker. I was so set on having some kind of opening. I think that's gonna do it. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, let me do a quick test here. I'm glad I'm just doing it, like, again, today. This is just going to be a really makeshift. This isn't going to be anything too extravagant here. So, okay, cool. All right, that's actually perfect. Good. All right, there we go. We're all set. So I have the new setup here. I'm probably going to change the background, and that thing below me is actually off center. So, anyways, all right. So, Starfield. Here we go. So, anyone watch my stream? Thank you. Appreciate it. You could be watching 4 billion other streams about Starfield. So, hopefully mine is somewhat entertaining. So, first and foremost, I just wanted to do a quick review on it. And I do have rose-colored glasses. I absolutely love Bethesda, even after their 76 debacle. Actually, I played that game. I always say, like, oh, 6 months ago. It's probably about more 9, 10 months ago. And I was just only going to play it for like 5 minutes, get all the updates. I was going to play it for 5 minutes. And I ended up playing it for like 2 hours. So it's actually a really good game now. I can't stand the fact you can't mod it. I'm not looking for overpowered weapons. I'm just looking for titties and ass. But not going to happen with that game. So Starfield it is, and this is my review really quick. I will flip-flop between pros and cons. I'll start out with a half con, sure, half con, and that is the character creator. I'm going to give you the good part first. The good part is the face. At first, I was like, yeah, this is not good. They've really regressed in how you can create a character. But as that was my first go, and then this morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning, I was trying it again. And if you stop and kind of go into the details, it's actually really pretty good. Once you, and it's not very intuitive at first. Once you kind of like stop and really pay attention to what's happening, you can do a lot with it. And it's definitely limited in many ways, but it's still really good. You can make very, very good looking characters if you wanted, without fail. Now, mind you, the hair is not good. I instead of rifling through all the hairs, I wrote down all the hairs that were halfway decent. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hairs. And then there's, probably 20 that are, maybe, and the rest are garbage. So, but yeah, there's tons you can do with the character creator, with the face. Once you kind of dive into it a little bit, there's something, and I'll show you when we do it, there's something called mixer or mixing or whatever, and that's actually pretty cool. So, in regards to the face, not bad. In regards to the body, now you got to let me finish with my rant before you judge me or yell at me or point at me or do anything like that. To start off the whole body style, let me just say enough with the gender neutral bullshit. What I mean by that is, I don't care that gender neutral is in the game or whatever you want to call it. That's fine. I really have no problems with it. But make it its own thing. All right? Make it its own thing. You have two. They don't even say sex. They say body style. Can we stop with this? These, between movies, TV shows, games, they're so afraid to do anything that's going to cause some kind of stink. You know what? If you would have created a male, if you would have created a female, and then created a gender neutral, you would have zero worries. Zero worries. Everything has been covered. Can't do that for some reason. And looking at you too, Baldur's Gate 3, you did the same thing too. So I don't know what it is with that, or if there's something with having 3 instead of 2. I don't know, but enough. And the main reason why I'm tired of it is because with the female body, you have 3 styles. That's it. 3 styles. You have a skinny blob, you have a muscular blob, and then you have a fatty blob. That's it. It's all you get. Looking at the body style as you're creating it, you really can't tell if it's a female or not. You just can't. Okay, then have gender neutral, have its own frickin' style. Have 3 body styles. Why is that such a hard thing to do? And the people who get pissed off at these kind of things, you know what? Just turn it off and go read a book, okay? I'm done with this. I'm getting really tired of this whole woke, and I hate using the term snowflake, I really do, but it is getting to a point of like everyone gets offended by anything. I can go into a long rant about somebody at work who got offended by a joke that 1 million people have heard 1 million times, and it's just, to give them that kind of power to have people like, oh, you can't say that anymore, you can't really do that anymore, like, is just beyond frustrating. And again, hate using the term snowflake, but anyways, bottom line, I'll end it here, is that quit with pushing it into other things. There are females, there are males, and there's gender neutral. Make 3. Don't make 2 and push it into the female one, okay? And say, oh, well, that's kind of gender neutral. Well, then make it its own thing. I want a female with decent sized boobs. The average boob size in America is a B+. It's between a B and a C. Barely A's in this freaking game, okay? I want a curvy female, all right? I'm just wondering if they created this game knowing that people are going to mod the shit out of it. So anyways, all right. So I went a little bit too far on that one. I didn't want to go on the character creation, but so face, once you start like playing around with it, it's not bad. Body style, oh my god, it is atrocious. It wasn't that good for any of the other ones either, so I guess it doesn't matter. Somehow they always like to have this muscle thin, and I'll show you when we get into it. I don't understand why that's even a thing. But anyways, moving on. Oh, so my next thing I'm going to talk about is some of the reviews. They're like, oh my god, all these loading screens. Maybe because not going to lie, I have a great rig. I have a very, very good rig. I got a $4,000 rig. Loading screens are a non-issue, man. Like, people are like trying to find things to complain about that really aren't there to complain about. They're like, oh my god, it takes forever for you to like leave a planet, get into space, and get down there. I'm going to guess it probably took me 45 seconds. It says lift off. It lifts off into space. I'm in space. I go to my space, the map, click on it, say travel here. It travels there. Then I says, okay, here's the landing spot. Land. Pfft, there you go. Done. Like all the loading screens take out the immersion. What immersions do you want? Like what? At what point is this not? Loading screens total for that was like 15, 20 seconds if you combine it all. So anyways, it just gets annoying. Gamer ranks is something I watch all the time. The one thing I never watch from them is before you buy. They always have this guy going like this with a face of something else. It's always the most wishy-washy bullshit you ever want to read. It's, well, you got this problem, but I liked the game. It was fun. And it was so wishy-washy. And I started watching and I shut it off after a while because he was talking about, oh, this is just absolutely riddled with bugs. You're the first person to say that. And as I played for 6 hours, I haven't found a bug yet. Or a serious one anyways. I shot one guy and he like fell back and he kind of went and then dropped to the floor. That was it. That was after 6 hours, one bug. Exactly what bugs are you looking at? And what are you pointing at? Like, you're finding anything to point your fingers at to downgrade the game. It's like, okay. So I shut it off and I'm never going to watch one of those again. In fact, I might unsubscribe to Gamer Ranks because they get, it's just, there's a guy, Vulcuran, I really, really like. He's one of the better ones. And then there's another guy in there that's just so wishy-washy and never, he has a fence pole way up his ass. Okay, I'm getting way off on what I really wanted to do. So next up, I'm going to say like graphics and stuff. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Extremely refined. Everything looks really good. I'm absolutely impressed with it. It is so freaking good. I just love how it looks and how it plays. Like, the way you move and all that is pretty good. Well, I shouldn't say that because like the running is and then sprinting is but it's not bad. And again, I don't want to get back into the whole gender neutral thing, but you have two different styles of running. One is you have a load in your pants, and the other style of walking is you've pissed your pants. So that's all you got. You got two. They didn't put much effort into that, but whatever. Not too worried about that. So far, I've been to 2 or 3 planets, and it can be a little open. And that's the immersion and all that. Everybody wants enemies and NPCs all over the place while you're walking on a barren planet. Like, oh, it's barren, there's nothing there. Well, no shit, there's going to be nothing there. They give you some locations that you could drop down into. Like, and I don't mean to keep trying to defend them, but it is what it is, okay? I love Bethesda. I will defend them. But, dude, you can't land on a barren planet and expect to have 10,000 things to do. So, anyways. Yeah, so that's about where I'm gonna end with my little review. Not gonna lie, the character creation was a teeny bit disappointing, but as I'm moving through it, it's better. Gameplay is really, really good. NPCs are interesting, and the voice acting is top notch. It always is. Graphics are great. Everyone says it's really slow to get going. I'm like, I raided a damn pirate place right out of the gate, and it was fun. And the exploration. Oh, last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to move on, is the looting system. Or, system being relative term. You go to something and you can loot it. Now, in Skyrim, in Fallout 4, you go there and you can loot their shirt, their shoes, their whatever. So far. Now, I haven't got into like the main stuff. pretty much still just kind of hovering on the outside of everything. You can only loot certain things, and it gives you like a weapon and some ammo and maybe, you know, apple bits or whatever, and that's it. You can't loot the suit. You can't loot other things like. But that's, you have to realize like that is like one of the biggest things. But I haven't heard much of that in a lot of the reviews. I'm wondering if it changes as you move forward. Like you get to loot more as you go through. Now, it doesn't mean you can't loot some stuff, because after like killing like the 10th pirate, I went to it and they had like this special suit, like a sniper suit. I don't know why it was sniper, but it was a sniper. I was like, oh, cool. Took it, you know, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know. So I think they do give you some, but it's not every single one, which bothers me, but doesn't bother me. But anyways, so there you go. That's my review right now. If I had to give it a rating 1 out of 10, I'd give it a 9, 9.5. There's a few things that bother me, like I've already said, but for the most part, I dreamt about it last night. I woke up before. I'm like, I'm going to get up and play. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be tired all day. So I took a little nap and got up and got ready. And 6 o'clock, I was already hitting it. So it's 9:30. So played for about 2.5, 3 hours this morning. So, all right. So with that being said, got that out of the way. Good 16 minutes of babble. These are my screens. Whoa. Now, mind you, this one is reminiscent of Star Trek. Hey, Diane. I'm glad you're here now because you missed my rambling of the review for Starfield. This is very reminiscent of Star Trek. And then this is my talk, and that's just my. So there you go. That's my new setup, and we are gonna. I decided, Diane, I was gonna just create my character today, so that it doesn't slow down tomorrow when I do my normal one. So, so everyone, spoiler alerts. This is where it starts out. Mind you, the beginning is not anything earth-shattering. If you have any inkling of the plot line to Starfield, this is not going to change your mind, so to speak. And hold on a second. What the heck is it? Logitech. I've been farting around with my camera all morning. It just does not want to. No, that's. There we go. Hope you're having a good morning, Diane. Wow, this is loud. Yeah, this is the third time I've been through this, but still worth it. Yeah. I need to get to so I can turn down the volume a little bit.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time.
This will just give you a good recap.
Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Good.
Exactly.
I took off today for the weekend and also for this.
Mining's just like any other job. Go steady. Go safe. Go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just
Not
like,
bad,
I work in the Stardock, except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Hanging in there.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Man, the voice acting is amazing.
And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. but the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more
Nice.
money. And so the
week.
cycle repeats itself.
I just did a day.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most
I don't know
Dusties
what's
don't
wrong with
even
this
make it
camera.
this far.
I don't think it's
I have a
saving
good
my.
feeling about you.
My changes.
Now we're at the end of the shift.
I'm gonna wait till these guys get done.
I am going to.
And like I said, I love the voice acting here.
Promises, promises.
That's true, man. Diane, they do not mess around with those. These two, awesome. They're on point the entire time. You forget it's like voice acted.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you don't think about it.
Got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Okay. Let me just get to settings here. And then also, for whatever reason, this Logitech camera has been a pain in my ass this morning. It just is not behaving. It kept going offline, and I'm a little bit off. I keep pushing it one way, and it just won't. Oh, it's maxed this way. So actually, this is not too bad. All right, here we go. Hopefully, it will stick. I guess it will. All right, sorry, it just bothers me because especially if I'm watching it for an extended period of time, like I rewatch my streams, I just get annoyed that I'm off center. So.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
All right, fair enough.
Because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space?
Yeah, but look at this.
Pure regs. A job
It definitely
this
has like a
is not
Bethesda feel, but
coding.
man, it's so refined, so good.
Red tape.
Like, I don't expect perfection, but I just having little details like tracks in the mud.
Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah.
I've actually heard that before.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah, baby.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one cut. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Like even like all the, yeah, the details as usual. Bethesda nails. It's. Okay, get out of the way, Troy.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
No, we are running at 60. Last night I was trying to do 120. It was screen tearing, and I think it was because of my 55-inch out there. So, because this is PC, I can go pretty much any. It's 60 frames. I locked it at 60, but on the consoles, they locked it at 30, so they wouldn't have any kind of performance issues. Everyone's complaining about it. I'm like, I can maybe understand. I get it. I can hang my head on that complaint. But would you want 60 frames per second with issues or 30 with none? So. All right. All right, let's do it.
What are you waiting for? Dig.
Oh. All right. Hey, what's up? It kind of looks like they're taking really wild-ass pisses right there. They're like, oh, I drank too much beer.
You think we'll be done here soon? Oh, I hear this is the last dig. I'm busy. Got anyone else to bother?
I was walking past you dick licker. And I can appreciate this. It is a little weird how they do it, but it gets the job done.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Oh. There's fancy pamphlets? Does it have titties in them?
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
You got a few more digs to go before I can join talking.
It is, man. Watch that. Oh! Give me another Guinness.
Well, we're off this rock.
It's time. You're with me.
Yeah, you're kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're kind of a bitch.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Standard reading with clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Ella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't even
Well,
remember No Man's
it'll
Sky.
be distant
I probably
annoying.
played about 10 or
That's what I
15
was
hours
told
of it.
anyway.
I always
Okay,
want to
now
play
it's
it, but I
starting to
just
freak me out.
Relax.
never got to it.
It's just another
And now with
job.
this game out,
Come
yeah, I'll
on.
probably never play it again. Not that it wasn't a good game. When I played it again, it was
We're getting
way
close.
better than it was when I
I
first
think.
played it.
Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Yeah,
why
she's
would anything
totally
go
setting
wrong?
up the new
Would
person
you
to,
shut up?
oh well, if something goes wrong, it's just the new guy. We don't know him.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Well, I'm unvoiced, so no, I can't tell you what I'm seeing. They did like 10 massive updates, like unbelievable. Like I played about a year and a half ago, and they even did another massive update after the fact. But it was so much better. Went to a planet and there was things there, and the procedural generation was really good, and I actually had things to do, and it was challenging and entertaining. So here we go. Wait for it. Hold on to your butts.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Dusty, I guess, is the term for minor. Why not? Just like in Fallout 4. Hey, Blue.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
And here we go. Yeah, because that's who I want to play with right there. So I'm definitely going to be a chick. I try to create a dude, and I got to be honest, it's so boring to be a dude. The one thing I don't like is you can't zoom in or out. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Son of a bitch, you can? Jesus. Anyways. Yeah, that's the one. So I've created my character that I'm just going to do what I'm just exploring. I'm probably not going to do a lot of main quests. I'm just going to explore everything I can. And her name is Dee. Her last name is Nuts. Deez Nuts. Yeah. So I could say that, yeah, I'm going to play with Deez Nuts. That always gets me. I'm 5 years old. I know. That's not bad. Now, I was ranting earlier about the... Got him. Ha! Got him. About the character creation. It's twofold. Body... I'll only touch briefly on it again, but the body is bad. Face, once I realized what to do, it's not very intuitive until you like sit there and really figure it out, is actually pretty cool. So, but I just wanted to have a decent starting, like, who is actually really going to use this hair? Hey, Metal Skulls. Deez Nuts. Oops. And you got to be careful with the eyes because, boy, they're big in this game. The guy's eyes are good. The girl's eyes are almost always way too big. Oh, look at that. Billy Ray Cyrus. Alright, there's... I think this was the one that I kind of liked. Yeah, this is a good starting one. Okay, now, here we go. This is... I already ranted about this earlier. I'm going to quickly rant about it now and be done with it. Now, first and foremost, I have no problem with transgender. I have no problems with gender neutral. I have no problems with that. It's fine. But if you're going to force it into a game or have it be part of the game because you're woke or whatever, quit forcing it into the female side, okay? Create 3 body styles, okay? Create a male, create a female, and create a gender neutral. Problem solved. Everything's fine. Because you cannot make a female feminine in this game. Okay, they're not. Look at, she looks like a freaking linebacker with really small boobs. Like, it is extremely frustrating. So, whatever. It's, like I said, it's very, very frustrating to have to deal with this. Like, all right, I get it. That's fine. I have no problems with that stuff. Just don't force it into things. I want my girl to be feminine. I want her to look like a girl. I want her to have curves. I want her to have boobs and ass. I'm not expecting a porn star. I'm expecting a girl to look like a girl. Okay? Not like gender neutral. So anyway, okay, done with my rants. And even with this, there really is no difference. And I don't know why they As you can see, it's like, eh. Yeah, so that's kind of where I've played around with it. So that's, I pissed my pants. This is, I took a load in my pants. So that's where we're at. And then I don't understand why they give you skin tone here, because they give you skin tone in the... So, there we go. Yeah, mental skills, that's what it is, man. It's frustrating. Like, and I don't mean to bring Baldur's Gate 3 into it, but they also kind of did the same thing too. They're afraid to put a female body and a male body. It's just body type 1, body type 2. What is it that's you're so afraid of? Like, why is this even a thing when you have the opportunity to have body style 1, body style 2, and body style 3, and that would make everybody happy? Anyways, sorry, I don't mean to keep going on it. It's just extremely frustrating is all. So the body is garbage. It's absolutely 100% trash. It's the worst Bethesda's ever done, and in fact, it's just, I don't know, they do this muscular thin heavy thing all the time, and I don't get it, but whatever. They seem to love it, and whatever. I'll wait for the mods. Now, I was disappointed at this at first, until I realized, okay, this is actually not that bad. So what it is that you have kind of these presets, and then you can go in and refine that. Now, I knew that right out of the gate, but the refining is, for this one, it's not as... There we go. So hair, I always keep to nothing, because body type 4. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't have added extra body types to fit into whatever they needed to fit into. So anyways, so here's where it was confusing at first, and it still is a little bit confusing. So I want you to take a look at this. You have eyes, and this is number 1. But if you look into the refined area, which is a little bit to the right, you have narrow, whatever, back up, down one. Then you have 1, 2, 3 has to it, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now each one of these are a certain style. 1 is a certain style, 2 is a certain style, and you can blend the styles together. I find that pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a spike in controller purchases due to them short-circuiting. So, it's actually pretty cool. But like I said, the women's eyes, you got to be careful because they're way too big. See, I kind of like that one. But what you can do is... That's actually, I think, the default almost. You can tell it's the default because everything's down the middle. If you see the narrow, wide, scale up, shape blends are all. So you can go in there and you want to scale it down because their eyes are way too big. And then they're always pushed out too far, so you're always having to push it back. So you don't have much choice with that. There. But this is where it gets fun. You can blend it. So you can see it change. But you can just blend a few together that you like. The problem is that they don't really tell you what they are. You got to go all the way to the end and be like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. Do I want to blend? So it's not exactly the most intuitive. Like, it's kind of like that. I like it when they have a little bit more, like, eyelid. See, that's not too bad. The thing I don't like is that they don't allow you to go up and down like that, but then there we go. So that's not bad. All right, and then eye color, whatever. It's just basic eye colors. Yeah. And the noise bothers the shit out of me. It sounds like my laptop when it's about ready to explode. Yeah, that one. I always like the little. So it's not. Definitely, it's a step back from what I thought it was going to be, but it's really not that bad. It's definitely a lot more controlled than the last ones. Not that that's a good or bad thing. Just, let's get that. And it's weird. The forehead gives it like dirty dirt to it or something. It's weird. Look at that schnauzer. Whoo! Look at that one. Yeah, I was a bow chaka bow wow. Okay. Yeah, that's my. Both characters I created got to use that nose, so I'm going to use a different nose this time. That one's not bad. I think I'm going to do that one. It's a little bit small in the nostrils, but at that point you can like, okay, that. We'll make it a little bit longer. Maybe a little now. Definitely do down. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this nose right now. Nose seems very high, like it's high up on, and I don't like that. I want it lower. And this is exactly the reason why I'm doing this today and not tomorrow when I do my first real gameplay of it, because I don't want it to bog down, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Yeah, well, I'm going to go to my failsafe. Love this one. This one is my favorite, so I'm just going to use it. The other thing I'm going to do is... There. Okay. Ears. Whatever. Sure. That's good. Cheeks. Too bad they didn't have butt cheeks. And sometimes with this, they add in like blemishes and stuff, and it's like, okay, yeah, you don't need to be doing that. Go. Like that. We're going to go with mouth. Ugh. And this is the one I was blending, and it was working really good. That's a good start. There we go. and then you can... Now, this is the problem I have with it, though. You start to blend, and it just doesn't... You gotta go through each one and say, okay, is this... No, that's definitely not one I want. No. It's actually not terrible. No, definitely don't want that one. To be honest, that's really not that bad. Yep, see, I like that. That worked well. You know how hard it is to try and get a decent teeth, whatever. That's just silly. Okay, jaw again. Let's just... Kind of like that one. I was like, that's probably because of Jennifer Aniston. She had very wide jaws. That's why probably. Yep, that's good. Yeah, some of these I don't even hit the shape blends because it just, that would take you a century. No, it's kind of a butt chin. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it, but I need that to be forward, down. All my guys are gonna kind of look alike because I have a very specific style I like. There we go. That's not bad. I'm digging it. And then neck, I'm not exactly sure why we needed neck, but we got it. Okay. Then jewelry pisses me off because they should have like 3 different ways of putting jewelry on. Metal Skulls, no. Played for 6 hours, and there was not one major glitch. There was a few... Sorry, I got a burp that's just not wanting to come out. There were a few of the typical Bethesda things. I shot a guy, and he hit, like, the skeleton thing, and he just went... Blah, 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 and then he dropped to the ground, and that was it. Like, that's it. I know Julia, she had a glitch where she went into this place and her robot companion was floating the entire time. So yeah, there's definitely some that are there. I haven't experienced it yet. Now this one's really weird. Not gonna lie, dermaesthetics. So what I do is I put on the intensity so you can really see it. And I'm just going to go through them real quick. We'll start here. Yeah, it just keeps all different kinds of skin types and everything. Like, but I put the intensity up so I can really see, because sometimes it's hard to even see what the hell it is. Like oh, I think there's a mole there, maybe? I like that. 41. Remember 41. Probably gonna use 41. Like this one, I'm like, okay, what's... It looks good. Oh, see, that one's not bad either, except it has some weird yellow to it, tinge to it. You can see right there, you can see like the yellow tinge to it. It's like weird that it does that, but whatever. Most of these I would never ever use. But this is definitely the most intense one in this listing here. So, what was that, 41? It is kind of yellow, though. Well, I'm going to knock the intensity down. Well. Screw it. I don't even care. And then you could do, like, temperature ones. What I'm not exactly sure what for, but... And again, I'll do it very lightly. Just to make sure I got it. There we go. Alright, and then you can do... Yeah, it gets pretty... Yeah, I kind of like that. You can do all different colors too, which I'm not too sure why, but hey, whatever. That's cool. Scars aren't gonna bother. I hate scars. Facial forms just gives you there's like 2 levels of it which baffle me. Like some of the things in this is just I'm a little like, what? And I don't use any of them. They do have some, you know what? I'm going to give her this. Look at that. Oh, they're cool tattoos. Got little kitty with I was going to say paw prints. Paw prints, and that's actually pretty cool too. So right out of the gate, okay, usually the tattoos are dumb. So one, kind of dumb, but it's cute as hell. That's super cute. For a chick, that's awesome. That's actually pretty darn cool. That one's cool. That one, not so much. That's dumb. I guess I could see that if you were like a lunatic. And that would make sense for like if you wanted to do an evil playthrough or something. Not sure what the hell that is. Sure. I mean, that's not bad. I don't mind it. That looks like a math equation. That's kind of cool. That's really cool, actually. That's my favorite right there. Really like that. I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, and then you can like give your character a gaunt. Oh, this is, yep, this is makeup. And this is another one where you got to do the intensity real high, so then you can kind of see the real color. Otherwise, you're gonna. Obviously, I'm not gonna keep it that way, but see, I kind of like that. And then go down the cheeks too. None. That one's good, and then bring up the intensity, and then I match the colors. There, that's a match. Now, obviously that's way overdoing it, so just to give it a little bit of lipstick base, kind of the same thing. I didn't realize you can get this close to it. I think that's the one I liked. Whoa. Wow, she's really close, man. Looking at, I'm like, it's like a weird, because the eyes are so realistic. I'm like, okay, she's staring at me, man. I'm always pretty traditional with... Good morning, David. Lipstick accents. Okay. So you have this one, which is traditional, kind of. That's the one I've been using. This one I might actually go for, but again, I'm... Oh, whoa, I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm going after that one. Ooh. I like it, but when it's dulled out, it almost looks like she has indents in her... Ooh. That's kind of neat. The problem with this is, like, I'm hesitant to do anything crazy because I'll just get annoyed by it and start over, and I don't want to do that. So, for this one, I gotta be... Yeah, I'll do this one. Again, this is pointers and hints and tips. Yeah, zoom in and then get the intensity to like a super high level so you can really see. For this, I'd rather just be black. I wonder if the last one is black. Yeah, that is. That's kind of neat. That's weird. Ooh, like that. That's the one I'm gonna do. Eyeliner upper. Get the intensity rolling. It's eyeliner. It's got to be black. I do like that. Oh, that's kind of neat. Ah, cool. Like little lightning bolts. Yeah, I like that one. Eyeliner lower. I do like that. That's kind of neat. That's actually really cool if I was doing something unique, but... There we go. Oh. And then there's dirt. At this point, you've already gone through all those other ones. I don't know why dirt is even a thing, but whatever. And that's it. Alright, now we have to go all the way to the top and go over the things that we did not. So... Hairstyles are not great. Just going to tell you right now. I'm not even going to go through them all. Sorry, people. I have 12, 15, 16. So let's go to 12. I mean, that would be cute for a girl, I guess. So that's an option. I probably should pick her hair color. And eyebrow color is not green. Make it black for now. I actually don't hate black right now with her, especially with those eyes. So 12 is 1, 15. That's probably because it's pulled back into a ponytail. 16. It's not terrible. 17. I think that's the one I have for my Deez Nuts. 21. I kind of like that a lot, but 22. I kind of like that too. That's cute. 24. Really wish the ponytail was longer because I would choose that in a heartbeat. 25. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you guys, and I'm sorry that you probably missed me rambling. And Diane, don't slap me through the screen. The body picking is terrible. They try to do gender neutral stuff throughout the whole thing, so it's garbage. The body is just garbage. We got to wait for mods for that. The face thing, you can really make a good looking girl and a decent dude. I tried to make one dude, and his face was cool. He looked like a freaking WWE wrestler, like. So yeah, their face stuff is outstanding. The body is just pure garbage. 29. That's cute as hell right there. 36. And 37. Ooh. Yeah, but you can't see the ears. But man, I really like that a lot. Guys, what do you think? 7 out of 10. Well, yeah, because there would be... What do you think? Good? What if they have the... Oh, there's the forehead. That's the other thing you gotta pay attention to with the hair. Because it changes where that hairline is. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I almost want to put a little bit more blush on her, but I always end up doing that, and it looks like a hoe. So, oh, okay, good. David was just talking to Air at that point, like, "Hi guys, hey guys, wait up for me. What's going on?" Glad you can see us now, Dave. I kind of really like this hair right there. I wasn't expecting to like this one, but I really do. Was it? No, I think that's it. I think. All right, let me do a screenshot here. Whoop. Because this is going to be my streaming character. And you guys, I'm glad you guys are here, because you guys have to pick the name. I have a couple names. Still, it's somewhat disturbing, like, so close. Like, okay. Alright. So, go back to the... But you can kind of see as you pan out, the women's eyes are really big. You gotta like make sure they're and as you can see, she's gender neutral. But no, I'm digging her. I think we're good. I think we're really, really good here. Even like the eye color. Let me just take a quick look at the eye color, and that would be it. We're at number 7, so just remember 7. No, I don't want her to be a psycho. You know what? I'm gonna go right in there. Yeah, I like 7. I think the one I chose was perfect. There we go. Perfect. All right. Like I said, and I'm sorry, horse is being beaten to death. It's dead. Face, great. Body. So, there we go. Now, on to the next. Ivana lick you? Well, I was thinking of that, but I already used something like that for Hogwarts. Ivana fucks. So, I can't use that. At least, though it's very good, Diane. I appreciate that. I have a few names that I picked out, and if anyone else has a cool name too, let me know. All right, so I was talking to Diane earlier. My character that I'm just gonna, because I have 3 characters I'm gonna do. One is gonna be my personal one that I screw around with. I'm not gonna do main quests. I'm just gonna go exploring and do weird shit with them. Her name is Dee. Deez Nuts. Okay. Now I'm really tempted to name her Dee and change my other character's name because I really like Deez Nuts is still in the running. All right. So. Just that makes me laugh. Like, oh, it's time to play with Deez Nuts. All right. I have 5 here. So, one is Feel Your Ass. David, you're absolutely right. Once CBBE, the guy who does that, hits it up, it's going to be all set. I'm just worried because Fallout 4, I was also in a hurry to add mods. And my build, my core of my build, you pick eyes. If you go to change the eyes at any point after the initial screen, they go wonky. They're like real big and double eyes and stuff. So you got to be careful with these mods early on. Double Deez Nuts. Hold on, I'm going to get into it. Here we go. We can do this. All right, so we got I'll Feel Your Ass. Stacy Wrecked. Tess Tickles. Tessa Tickles. Tess Tickles. Then the standby like Jenna Tools. And if you just want to just throw something out there that's just like, screw it. Kind of like Wilma Fingerdew, though I'd love that name. Anita Goodhead. Anita Goodhead is like a Bond. Like if I feel like I'm going to do a Bond type, James Bond type playthrough, I need a Goodhead. Because, what was it? Oh, Pussy Galore. Maybe I can name her Pussy Galore. That's... My dick in her ass. So, I was kind of stuck on Stacy Wrecked because I originally had Stacy. I deleted that one already. That was my first play. Just started off yesterday. So, I'll Feel Your Ass. It's pretty good. Perky Nichols. Ooh, Perky Nichols. I like that too. So let me just switch it back over to this and, all right, so, God, I really just want to call her Dee. Deez Nuts. It just, no matter how you word it, it's always funny. Yeah, I'm doing it. Guys, is it okay? Dat ass. What do you... I'm just going to do Deez Nuts. Just because I find it hilarious. And... like, tear a dick off. Like... That was seven seasons to tear your dick off. Ginger Snaps was that was a spur of the moment. I didn't even think about. I'm like, she's got red hair. Ginger Snaps. Okay, that's fine. Ginger Snaps. Like no thought process into it. But this one I want to have some fun with it. So when you. So yeah, all right. We're gonna go with Deez Nuts, and I actually wrote down a couple of the, Perky Nickels. I wrote that down. I like that. Double Deez Nuts. That's like her sister. And she's like twice the size of her. Anyway. All right. So she can be a beast hunter. This is really neat. They took this. I'm not saying they took it from, but they kind of took it from Dungeons and Dragons, having a background. And it's kind of neat. It gives you little boosts where it needs to be. Icy wiener. I was thinking about that, but that could also be like you have a really cold dick. Like there's icicles hanging off your ball sack because you have an icy wiener. What the heck am I talking about? So yeah, she's kind of a badass. So because she's all muscle. So I was Beast Hunter in the other one. I don't want to be that. Bouncer wouldn't be too bad. I kind of like Bounty Hunter. Stacy Rex was the Beast Hunter. My other one that I'm going to be playing through is a combat medic. So, and I think I'm going to do this just because it has the stealth, it has the security and theft, and then, shooting and stuff. I'll just build up to it, but. These are the things that I feel like I'll need out of the gate. Yeah, I'm just going to separate it instead of going through it all. I think that'd be perfect. Now, these are interesting. Somewhat limited, but interesting. I don't necessarily... You don't have to have any of these. Like, for an example, you volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. So you can get these little boosts, but then you have these, like, downsides. You have your pros, cons type of thing. Most of them... Yeah, most of them is like... I think when I understand the game better, these will make a lot more sense. Like it says here, Neon Street Rat. You grew up in the street, you gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards for some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. So, like, I don't know what that's really about. Your body has begun in space. Health and oxygen are increased in space, but decreased when on the surface. Yeah, these get pretty... But like I said, I don't know it enough to really pick one. So, yeah. I'm not going to. So, there we go. We are done. We have her created. There is our hero. She's actually pretty freaking gorgeous. She looks like she would have a bit of an attitude. And I can appreciate that. So. Oh. I didn't want that. Alright, we're finished.
You were one of the weirdest hires I've ever had. From hacking computers to digging for minerals. You're lucky our turnover rate is so high. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid.
And laid.
You remember anything that happened?
There was this light and music. It was incredible, dude. It was like taking a bong rip off of Metal Skull's bong, man. It was, ugh. Everything's a blank after I went into the tunnel. What tunnel? Anyways, what is that thing? Easy. Looks like she's a chick, so she probably doesn't have a thing. There was this
Hey.
light and music.
Say something. Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out.
Just call me D.
Don't go having an experience on me.
When you're mad at me, you
You'll
call me
walk
Deez
it
Nuts.
More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Alright, let's go. Now I can switch over to third party. Now, they have, really quick, let you guys know. So you have your first person, then you have third person. This is more of a battle third person. And then you can back off to here. You can't...
Explorers group?
I was trying to, like,
I thought they were
how you do it in, like, Fallout. You hold the button and you can go back and forth. You can't do that. There's just 3 levels, which is fine.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
So, and I'm just going to go over a few things really quick, and you guys can be bored if you want. I apologize.
Exploring space?
Okay, so
Who does that anymore?
to get to all your stuff, like the whole menu system, at first I'm like, wow, I don't like this at all, but I've learned to accept it, and it's not that bad. So to get to your inventory, you have to hit start, hold your left thumbstick down to the corner and hit inventory, and then you press A, and it gets to your inventory. And it just kind of puts it into all these. So, get a deep mining suit. I don't know why I would need that, but whatever. Yeah, and then these are the non-mining suit stuff. And then you got all the rest of your stuff here. So, it's just, even the, hold on, let me see if I can get to that. Look at, God, I love this, man. Look at how detailed this is, man. It's awesome. I even the simple things like that, I just get giddy over. So you can go to your status, and it kind of lets you know, do you have anything going on? Like status effects would be like, hey, I'm addicted to Deez Nuts. And then it kind of gives you all your stuff. So that's cool too. And then, so if you want to get to the main screen, usually like the options, it gets you to one, and then the start gets you to another. This, you have to hit start twice, and it gets you to the, so I'm going to quick save it. What's up, guys? What's happening? Party later tonight with Deez Nuts? I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. I don't know how long I can make these jokes without making them funny. They might not be funny now, but... anyways. So, yeah, I'm going to get to my inventory. So. Here we go. And wait for it. I got goosebumps. That is the leaving the vault for Fallout 4. That is leaving the cave system for Skyrim. Like, it's... Please, Lynn, walk slower. Please walk slower and more deliberate. Even your buddy, what's his name? Heller.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
Graphics are excellent on this.
So,
Fantastic.
you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool?
Oh, she's holding
Just
it.
like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
Yeah, trip, man. Woo! Deez Nuts went on a trip. You.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
BERUUD, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
So this is where I really enjoy the game because they took stuff that really worked in Fallout 4 and they made it this. So I can put this as a favorite. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, look at the detail on this frickin' thing, man. God, that looks amazing. Yeah, I'm in love with this. Yeah, so, right now, give me 2 minutes. I want to fire up my... I have 2 pizzas. I'm being lazy this weekend. So today and tomorrow I'll have pizza, and the next day I'll have pizza too. But I'll be right back because I gotta just fire up my... Get ready to... Otherwise I'm gonna get too hungry. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. They look really nice. So, very happy with this kind of stuff. Now, hold on. I gotta make sure and I'm sorry I keep doing this, but I gotta make sure my settings are all set because I don't aim very well, so... Yeah. I overshoot everything when I'm fighting. I'm like bing 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 trying to shoot, so.
Just like the emergency!
Come on, bitches. I think I killed one of my own people. Oh, hey! I didn't see this guy. Okay, so I just got I got a melee weapon here. Oh, hey. Up. 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 I wanted to do a Fallout 4 right there, so just wanted to switch up. So I got some more. I got a Maelstrom. These things are garbage, but I got 96 rounds for them, so I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to put that one right there. As you can see, not a good aim. All right. David, they do. See? There's the laser sight right there. See? I pick up everything and then I dump it off the... Because, man, the one thing in this, and I gotta figure out the console command, your... See, and I love that it's there. The weapon's right there. Yeah, it's, you have no room carrying stuff. I mean, for immersion's sake, I get it. For game's sake, that's one thing Baldur's Gate 3 did amazing, is wait, like, oh, I'm just going to send it to camp. And that's it. You know, no bullshit to send it to camp and move on with life. Here, it's like, my first playthrough, I just was grabbing everything. I'm like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. And then I realized, oh, shit. I'm all filled up. I'm filled up with Deez Nuts. Sorry. Oh man, really? My last playthrough had a weapon in there, a unique weapon. That sucks nuts.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
That sucks nuts. And whoever this person is. I'm sorry, dude. I definitely killed this dude, or this woman, or whoever this is. And it has the same type of inventory. Like, you can see it's the mass. It's the lower left-hand corner for the kind of weight, the mass. So even though it's kind of worth a lot, I can't. And these things. So, unless I can find a way to change the... Find a way to change the encumbrance or the weight you're allowed to carry. Yeah, this was probably the worst loot I had since this was the 3rd time I'm doing it, and it's definitely the worst, but...
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure.
Yeah.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
You want these nuts? I'm probably gonna make it too much, you know what I mean? But yeah. If they can tell me what the artifact is, we'll wait.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
Yeah, dude.
Alright. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that
So it's
rock,
like,
something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. Idiot. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Wow, they're trying to... Recruiting these nuts. All over your face! Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say
What would you
something
say
I
that
regret.
you regret? You dumbass, I
Well,
barely know you.
Now that that's settled. Vasco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
These are
Oh, and hey,
well
take
done, like,
this. You'll find it very useful.
robots
out
are fun.
there. And it even tells the time.
Yep, this is your Pip-Boy. Oh yeah, this is the Fallout 4 thing, you're able to see things.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Okay, so I'm gonna go through these for you guys. I've already been through it once, so...
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need
Of
you.
course they do.
This
I'm
mystery is only
Dragonborn.
getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
You're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Who are you?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted.
True.
While everyone else
You can
is
take
busy
these
playing
nuts for
politics,
granted.
We're the ones braving the unknown. Charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
Good point. Alexa, stop.
That, my friend, is the million credit question. And
I don't like that the
Constellation will
currency's
find the
credit.
answer
That's
with your help.
lazy, I feel. Like, caps, bottle caps, that's super cool, super original. I really like that. You know, and obviously Skyrim would be like gold and whatever, but credits, really? Couldn't come up with any, like, rubles, maybe? Why was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Loot collector. Alright.
And Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
So now I can hit the left button and it gives me, like, it scans the area, which is wonderful. So most of the time I don't have to sit there and try and find loot or whatever. It pretty much shows me. You can run around and you can see all the loot. So it really sucks that I missed out on a damn unique weapon. You know, there's one thing I've been wanting to take a look at here. See that? They don't allow you to do that really anymore. I was just looking to see if I could make it a little more saturated, but then again, it could be just the planet I'm on.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. It
All right.
appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
And then you turn this on and you can see, and it tells you everything, like you can grab this, and it's 105 value. I really like that.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Yep, and console commands work. Watch. Menus are gone. But you can't move. There's the sandwich. Chunks, apple. Choco bites. Container of cereal. Bitten sandwich. Delicious. Digipick. And by the way, picking locks, oh my god, some of the most frustrating shit you ever want to go through. Like, it is pure frustration. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, hey, I didn't know you could do that. I thought I had to go to the menu. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is really weird, this whole... I don't understand this. It's not like I'm golfing or something, you know? There we go.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviation.
Better Captain Deez Nuts, bitch!
Dalliances, in short,
So glad
no
I named
fun.
it Deez Nuts.
Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Because even look at that, they have a Nova Galactic coffee mug. God, I just love Bethesda games. You can pick up... Now, the looting is kind of weird. As you can see, when I was looting the pirates and stuff, you couldn't loot their bodysuits, but I don't know. We'll have to see as it gets farther in what you can loot. I think there's reasons behind that. It was disappointing at first, but... Meal pack, ramen. Yeah, pot lid, a pot, an open container, soap dispenser. Ooh, coffee bag. Meal pack chicken. Gummy bugs. Ugh. And a water pitcher. Okay. Okay, so here's the really cool thing. Alright, so very personal stuff here. He has an old Earth baseball. It looks like a Rubik's Cube. Then another personal oh, another personal slate.
Oh, I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home.
Chunks.
But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls.
Hey, Julia.
Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always makes
You really had to
it
record this there, Barrett?
Added in little marshmallows for stars. I missed that.
Okay. And then there's a broken space helmet. a med pack, which is good. I don't know what a soil box is. I don't want to know what a soil box is. And then there's nightwear. Now, I got to show you nightwear. It's amazing. And then it looks like it's a selfies of the robot, and then you can actually grab the hat. Like, yeah. As much as they scaled back the looting system, and I'm pretty sure I know why. Ooh, research station? I have no idea what this is. The research lab lets you describe new crafting partner. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely have to research that because I have no idea what that's about. So yeah, it's... And then to make sure I didn't miss anything, you can kind of go through here and it'll highlight things, and sometimes you'll hit things you didn't realize that were there. Soil box for these nuts. And Julia. Yes. They're back massagers, David. Back massagers. So, Julia, I wanted you to meet Oh wait. Yeah, everything, like, I'm not sure what I need to be... I don't know what DR means yet. Like, there's things I just... But Julia, I want you to meet Deez Nuts. No, I'm not going to stand up and pull out my pants. That's her name. Her name is Dee. Deez Nuts. I believe you can. You can also give it to the... David, you're right. You can store it on the ship. The whole flashlight thing sucks. I just wish it was like a general... The learned astronomer. Okay. Apple chunks. And I think, yeah, there's... Right around here, there's the locker. Jump seat? Oh. Good old Bethesda takes 2 hours to... Oh, and by the way, you can now parkour in this. You can grab on ledges and pull yourself up, which is a game changer for me because it's so frustrating jumping, trying to reach a ledge that you absolutely could have. But I think I can... I want to say I can take off my helmet. Yep, I can. She looks very worried about something. So before I jump into space, I want to get my pizza ready, so you're just gonna have to deal with looking at these nuts. You know, it pays to be 5 years old. It does. So, I'll be right back. Parkour Deez Nuts. Yep, climb ladders, you can parkour and stuff, yeah. Dee Nuts are parkour. Oh wow, still does that. It is. It's gonna be. I love Deez Nuts. She's actually makes a really good looking girl. I'm very proud of my accomplishment there. So, space battle is surprisingly fun.
The rest is up to you.
And I found something out this morning that I don't necessarily have to be in the cockpit. I can actually be outside, almost like first person, third person, and all that. So.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
I don't know how to... by powering up all the systems, including the grab drive.
On a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better
Right there.
handling
That's
during
a sweet
turns.
spot right there.
Draw your attention to the HUD.
There you
You'll
go.
notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Yep, so I did that.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Yeah, sorry guys,
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
blow.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
Well,
The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
where did you go? Oh, got him. I keep flying by him.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Okay, I did it already. Sorry, dude. And you can run into these things too. It doesn't do any damage, but...
Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Where are you? Oh, you little shit. Get back here. Where are ya?
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from
Yeah, let's go
are
loot this.
high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
All right, so that's battling. It's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but it's fun. I seem to overshoot them. I don't know if they're doing that to me. They're like coming at me or whatever. I don't know, but we are going to go to, because we go star map ship. Oh, whoa! I didn't know you could do this. Look at this. Huh. I'll be darned. God, this game is so diverse. Go. And we want to go to this guy right here. And off we go. So we're going to, star map. The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment. Let's rotate the planet to the Crete lab. Okay. So we're going to scan it. Yes, you can. Metal Skulls, you can. Absolutely, you can it'd be ramming speed. Crete of wheat. Yep. And then that's set landing target, and then you just land. Like everyone's like, oh, you take out the immersion. Well, okay, but like they were saying before, like after the first or second time, then it just gets annoying. So they take out the whole original landing thing, and you're like, oh, that sucks, but...
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Oh yeah, USS Pussy Record. Wait, whoops. Hit the wrong button. I know that's a big shocker to everybody, but I hit the wrong button. I'm glad everyone was sitting down for that one. I just wanted you to see the... Oops. I was looking at the USS Pussy Wrecker. I was all like, oh, a Pussy Wrecker. That's what they used to call me in college. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh. Wait.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more. How may I be of service?
I really wish it would have been, how can I am sworn to your burdens. Oh man, it would have been amazing. Alright, so I'm trying to figure this out here. You got, 69 physical, 37 energy, 53 EM. Okay, so this is what it's at. I can only go down a few more in this one and up in energy. Oh, this one matches. And it goes down in radiation. Whoops. Oh, that's good. There we go. Screw it. I'm using this one. All right. What I'm just clearing out stuff so I don't have to, because I'm at 36 mass, which is excellent. Yeah, that's good. Oh, is breathable atmosphere? Yep. I better get into my suit here. Sorority chicks. Like, oh my god, they like have that piece of metal, like... Oh, here is the nightwear. I present to you a company afraid to do anything. At least Baldur's Gate 3 literally had the balls, had these nuts to do genitals and everything else. This game is deathly afraid to do anything of the sort. Just gonna make sure all my weapon... Oh, okay, cutter. I don't really need that. Alexa, stop. Okay, hold on. Crimson Flea. You got a point there. Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, the body model is absolutely atrocious, and the fact of the matter that... Oh. Hey. I didn't know you could put that on. Cool. Not that it really matters, but yeah, it's just atrocious. Really? This is your nightwear? This is where you're coming at us with the nightwear? Wow, that is just atrocious. Alright, she is...
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
So, I apologize, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta get to my aid. The bitten sandwich, chunks apples, packaged. There, that should boost it to a decent level. Nope, not even. Alright, that was... I don't know why we have them if it barely does anything. But these guys don't attack you unless you attack them. But there is... And he will attack you. Though he's derpy as hell. Yeah, David, it's like, baby PJ's like, where, what? No, I mean, it's, even at a general level, it looks like you stuffed yourself with Charmin toilet paper or something. Like, it's just horrendous. Whoops. Thank you, David. It's just horrendous. So. Usually I have more guns than this by now, but I don't.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Yep, and we're going to see how unpredictable they are. But they can go...
It seems the enemy has vanished.
That's why I did it right here, because I could...
Enemy activity in the area has ceased.
They come from the ground, so you gotta be real careful. They're like
I
red
believe
scorpions.
The enemy is nearby.
You gotta be on a swivel. Come on.
The enemy is here. Terrible.
Why did my controller vibrate? Is there something else going on here? And then you can start scanning the planet. Like right there. And then you just hit the A button. Vasco, out of my way, buddy. It's a... People, it is definitely a Bethesda game. You got your followers getting in your way every single time. Come on. Why can I not scan it? There we go. That was a pain in the ass. I'm not going to go in yet. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow. So... But I actually went over to Where the hell is it? What the hell? There was something right over there before. Well, I went to another location just to see what it was, you know. One was just, it was a weird, like it's like a storage facility. It didn't have much there. And then I made it to another place kind of like this over here, right there. And it had like these house Valu or whatever, and they were like level 15. I was like, yeah, no, I ain't doing that. But thinking about that. So I'm just going to go around the facility, kind of look around it. Oh, what did you say? I don't know if she necessarily needs to be in this right now, or at least... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Photo mode is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. You can do different poses, which is fun. There we go. Because why not? She's got a baseball cap. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. Let's see if we can find anything here. What is this? Oh, lead. I'm not exactly sure what the whole scanning thing is. I'm sure it's like to learn the planet and stuff. That makes sense, but... And this is me being me. Loving to explore. And I think it's going to be, it might not be too much difference. Hey. Wow, the audio in this is so good. I thought it was outside my door. That's how good it was. Oh, all right. So here we go. You ready? Whoops. That's not what I wanted. We are going to see if we can do... Give me something to jump on here. Oh, I think I can do it on... Here we go. Something new in a Bethesda game. You ready for this? Well, that didn't work too well. That's not what I was... Well... I don't know if it would work on this one. Yep, see? It does it. And it's no bullshit. They don't do this weird animation. It's just, I'm pulling myself up, and I love it. So here it is, people. Here it is. Okay. Never mind. Why the hell would it do it one time, but not another? Here we go. There we go. I fucking love it. Not gonna lie, if you're a Bethesda lover, that's a game changer right there. Where you don't sit there and have to hop 100 times to try to find the little sweet spot to get you up onto the... This is definitely different than my other gameplays. Other ones, it was not windy, and you could see clear. So yeah, definitely procedurally generated. A lot of this is procedurally generated, which doesn't make a ton of sense, really, for these kind of things, but whatever. I don't know how these things really truly work, so. I'm not Todd Howard. It just works. Oh, cool, and it even tells you where to go. Deez Nuts know where to go. Yeah, in your mouth, baby, yeah. It's not getting old yet. Not getting old. I don't know why I feel the need to go high-pitched voice with that, but... Alright. This... Oh, look out there, Vasco... Roscoe, Pico train. Yeah, exactly. These nuts got hops. That sounds actually kind of sounds painful. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to check. Oh, that's right. I can get to the photo mode really quick. Just anyone watching and curious, you go to your scan, and you hit the RS stick, and it goes right into photo mode, which is nice. Alexa, stop. Okay. So. The only thing I don't like is that you have to set it every single time. It gets a little annoying. So. Well. Oh. Come at me, bro. You can do orbital. And then the selfie. Anyways, there you go. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. It was just a quick makeshift one. Tomorrow I'll be back on 11 and we will start on her true adventure. Totally psyched to play Deez Nuts. Totally psyched to play with these nuts. Thanks everybody for the help, and Deez is appreciative too. Alright guys, I'm gonna go eat my pizza. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow hopefully. So thank you everyone. Thank you David. Thank you Diane. Thank you for swinging by. Julia as well. And yes, Julie, 100% with you on that. Body styles are horrible. And Julia, let me know how your character does. Do a couple screenshots or whatever. I want to know what happens with her too. Alyssa. Is her last name Milano? All right, man. Have fun with that. Have fun with that, Metal Skulls. Thank you, David. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.